know that you're in the Bahamas. How are you dealing with this Easter holiday?
Taking it in good spirits. It's important for us to believe in the spirit that this is a big weekend, a start of something big. And here in the Bahamas, everyone is really nice. And I've seen some of the staff and the coaches go on their way to church this morning. They come back to this stadium, the Thomas A. Robinson, a bit later on.
Getting ready for the first event on the track, the 110 hurdles. Octathlon boys, there's the lineup. Ricardo Williams, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Amari Bennett, U.S. Virgin Islands, Joshua Richard, Grenada, Lavarda DeVoe, the event leader, Bahamas, Kimani Kent, Trinidad and Tobago, Michael Claxton, British Virgin Islands, Rihanna Todd, Bahamas, and Orlando Douglas, the British Virgin Islands. Good time to tell you that we actually have a tie for the lead. Lavarda DeVoe of the Bahamas and the Jamaican Courtney Williams at 2,667 points coming into the 110-meter hurdles. DeVoe goes in the first heat and Williams will go in heat number 2.
All about the points. You go as fast as you can. There's an international scoring table for the decathlon and the decathlon and the heptathlon. You get points on your performance, so you do the very best you can, whether you're finishing first, second, third, fourth, or fifth in your heat. Do the best you can in every event, and at the end of 8 events for the boys, you total the points, then you give up the gold, silver, bronze.
Very much the case as we get ready for this first heat. It does have Ricardo Williams of St. Vincent and the Grenadines as well. He's in 3rd overall with 2,646 points. Terrific first day performance coming from Ricardo Williams. He had a personal best in all 4 of the events.
That's perfection for a multi-event athlete, to max out on all events, to have nothing giving you a disadvantage. He wants to carry that into day number 2, see if he can get back to those young boys who have the lead shared at this moment.
And Chris, whenever you're hitting personal bests like that, it always gives you tremendous confidence going into future events.
Definitely, the motivation, the confidence, you don't need anything else after that because you're already wired up and ready to go, so you know what you're capable of doing. You just want to be able to get on the track now and execute, execute, execute.
Yeah, Williams, 4,246 points. That's his octathlon best. And he's on course to better that here with the remaining 4 events to come. The 110 hurdles to start this morning, the javelin throw, the high jump, and the 1,000 meters should finish the octathlon for boys. As we have a look at the athletes in this lineup, Williams in 1, Bennett of the U.S. Virgin Islands in 2, Richard of Grenada in 3, DeVoe tied for the overall lead. He's in lane number 4, the Bahamian. Kimani Kent of Trinidad and Tobago just outside the medals at the moment in 4th at 2,593 points. He starts this race in lane number 5. Michael Claxton of the British Virgin Islands in 6, Rihanna Todd of Bahamas in 7, and Orlando Douglas of the British Virgin Islands in lane number 8. Watch DeVoe, he's in 4. Off they go. DeVoe got a good start. Also moving quickly is Bennett of the U.S. Virgin Islands. Bennett of the U.S. Virgin Islands and DeVoe of the Bahamas. DeVoe hitting a couple of hurdles, and it allows Amari Bennett to step away from him and win the first heat of the Octathlon boys 110-meter hurdles. Amari Bennett starting the day in 10th position at 2,494 points, and he will for sure get a good chunk of points as he looks to move up the table.
Slick performance, kept steady right through the 10 hurdles and overtook DeVoe near the very end. Not just about racing first, second, or third, but maxing out. Had 14.3 on my clock for the winner in that race, and so he takes home a big pile of points.
Yes, you can see his execution was perfect. He was focused, and he just wanted to get to the finish line. He didn't care who was in the race. He was executing and focusing on him, and that's what athletes need to do. They need to focus on themselves and their race, and they'll be okay.
Big hit for Ricardo Williams of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Not one of his better events as we look at the USVI athlete, Amari Bennett, coming through to win it. Let's get confirmation of the times then. 14:42 for Bennett, 14:64 for DeVoe, 15:84 Michael Claxton in third position. And you look at Williams down there, 20.01, started the day in third. He's going to take a big hit after being about 2.5 seconds outside his personal best.